Hi, I'm Steve Hines from peakxvfitness.com. I'm going to spend a little bit of time talking you through some of the questions that I get asked almost on a daily basis about certain foods being healthy or certain foods being unhealthy. It's really to try and establish some food myths, really, if you like. And I've got 11 food myths for you that I'm going to talk you through in this series of video clips. Now, the first one is butter versus margarine. I get asked this all the time, and it's butter all day long for me. Now, butter is a natural food. It comes from the fat of milk, and it's got a bit of a bad rap because it's fat. It's high in saturated fat, and it's being linked with um, high cholesterol levels and heart disease. Well, that's another one of these food myths that I'm going to dispel at a later point. But anyway, suffice to say that organic butter from raw milk is actually a great food. It's obviously high in fat and calorie dense, so you don't need to eat lots of it, but certainly eating some of it is a healthy food. Now it's also got vitamin A and vitamin D and other sort of fat soluble nutrients in it which are healthy for you. So I would suggest you eat butter over margarine anytime, but just watch how much you eat. Now, why do I sort of dislike margarine? Well, margarine is generally made from oils. It's made from sunflower oil or corn oil or safflower oil. Now, oils are obviously liquid at room temperature, and in order to turn a liquid into a sort of semi-solid substance takes a lot of food processing. Now, what they do with this oil is they hydrogenate it, where they put it in a machine and they fire hydrogens through it, and it changes the chemical structure of the fat, and it turns it from more of a liquid fat into a semi-solid fat. Now, this process is quite destructive and damaging to the oils. The oils go rancid and discolored. So if you see this sort of semi-solid slurry that comes out the end of this hydrogenation process, it needs to be pumped full of deodorants, yellow dyes and preservatives, and the manufacturers again put nutrients back into it because the process has completely destroyed what was a food into this sort of chemical wax, and they'll sort of market it as being heart healthy and lowering cholesterol. But actually what we know is these kind of oils are higher in trans fats, these chemically damaged fats. Now, trans fats have been shown to increase your cholesterol and increase heart disease. So I would avoid these chemically damaged processed margarines and spreads any day of the week and go for butter.